Hello everyone, I'm going to make this video to compare the Samsung Galaxy S6 with the Galaxy S6 Active. The S6 Active is coming out pretty much now. We have seen a few YouTubers unbox it already. Depending on where you live, it may be available already. And if you live in Sweden, which I do, it's not available at all. So first I just saw this video on Pocket Now. They're like unboxing and taking a hardware tour of the S6 Active. It looks pretty nice, and the back cover is totally sealed, so you cannot open it. And let's go over to the specifications. First of all, I can tell you that there's not too much between these. They almost have the same specs, pretty much. The biggest differences is that the Active is, it's for active users, pretty much, which is pretty obvious. So they both have the same screen size and the same PPI. Well, if you look closely here, if you can see it, it's 577 PPIs, and here it's 576, so it's 1 PPI. I don't know if that is correct. It says around, yeah, I don't know if it's actually that PPI difference, because both says 5.1 inches with the same pixels. So yeah, they both have the same Gorilla Glass 4 with the same TouchWiz UI, and both have the Lollipop, but the regular Galaxy S6 says here upgradable to version 5.1.1 Lollipop, the next Lollipop version. Of course, that can be the case for the Galaxy S6 Active too, just that they forgot to write it. But anyway, so they both have the same CPU, actually pretty much exactly the same, with the same clocking and everything. Same Exynos 7420. The GPU has a slight different code to it, or whatever you want to call it. Both say Mali T760, but the Galaxy S6 says MP8 in the end there, which this one doesn't. And neither of them have a card slot, and the S6 Active have only the 32 gigabyte choice, so there's not really much choice, you know. On the S6, the regular, you have 32, 64, 128 gigabyte, and here it says 3 gigabytes of RAM, which it doesn't say anything about here. It could be that they haven't really gotten all the specifications or something yet. That could be the case. But the biggest difference here is actually the battery, I must say. Non-removable 3.5, well, 3500 milliamp battery, which is not the case here, because it's almost 1000 less here. Both are non-removable, but this one has 950 less. So you can see here talk time up to 17 hours on 3G. Here's it's 6 hours more actually. And for the SAR nerds or whatever, it's here it's 119 W per kilo head SAR US on the active, and it's 115 on the regular, which should say that it's more radiation from the active one, for those that want to know about that. So yeah, that's pretty much all. Popularity here 83%, a little bit lower in voting results compared to the active one. Daily interest 30%, will probably go higher as we see it getting launched in all the countries. So yeah, that's pretty much all. If you want a phone that will hold up pretty much better than most phones and also have better battery, then I would consider waiting for this S6 Active. But if you are pretty caring with your phones like I am, then well, you might go with a regular Galaxy S6. So yeah, that's pretty much all for this video. Bye.